Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our next speaker, Karen Chaston.
It's Sunday, the 10th of July, 2011. I'm in the kitchen preparing breakfast. My husband's walking down the stairs about to take the rubbish out. He opens the back door and shouts back, "Bloody hell! Dan is asleep at the back door." Alarm bells go off. I take the stairs really quickly. As I rush through the back door, I see him lying there in a fetal position, saliva coming out of his mouth. "Dan, Dan, Dan, wake up, wake up." Within seconds, the paramedics arrive and they say the words no mother, no parent ever wants to hear. "I'm sorry, madam. He is dead. Probably has been for several hours." What does one do with that information? What do you do? What did I do? I chose survival and went back to normal. At the time, I was a CFO of a publicly listed company. I was very successful, so I thought. I went back to work the day after his funeral, working more, eating more, and drinking even more. Though now I realise that was meant to be my wake-up call. And the universe, God, whatever you choose to call it, decided to show me that death comes to us in many forms. It could be a death of a loved one. It could be a marriage. It could be a job. It could be your finances or your health. So about 15 months after Dan's passing, the company I was working for was merging with another. And the general manager came to me and said, "Karen, in the new company, you will be the financial controller. You won't be the CFO, but you'll be doing everything you're doing now and more." And I thought, that's fine by me. I'll do that. Well, it was until they decided to offer me 2/3 of my current salary. I suddenly thought, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. And I had all of these voices in my head. And Dan's was the loudest. "Wake up, wake up. You're unhealthy, you are overweight, you're not respected. When are you going to start to live and love your life?" And I'm pleased to say I listened. I actually listened. I took that conscious, loving breath. You know, the one that goes all the way down into your belly. And I actually started to listen. I looked in the mirror and I looked in my eyes and I heard, "Elvis has left the building." Except they were saying, "Karen has left the building." And I realised that Dan was with me. He was guiding me. He was pushing me all the way, saying, Mum, you never listen to me when I'm alive. Now I've got power, you're listening. And together we started Live Love by Design. It's all about helping people who have died from any of those deaths in their life to come back to them, to live and love each and every day, to receive the gift of every single loss so that you can actually go from death to life, so that you can receive the gift. And together we've created amazing programs, but also a gift acronym. G is for gratitude. I is for intuition. We forget intuition. And F is for forgiveness of ourselves and of others. And T comes when you incorporate all of them into your life, and then you can start to thrive. Yeah. Are you ready to go from death to life?
Give me a First of all, thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
And I know how much of an impact it was to people yesterday, and I'm sure it was also just as much an impact today. You're an amazing human being.
Thank you, Sam.
You are just. I'm just in awe of your grace, your humility, your strength, your character. You know, many of us do know of, or maybe even ourselves, we've actually had a loss of a loved one. But the way that you stand up here with all grace, with all power, with all authority, and share this story, it is just so inspiring. And this movement that you are creating,
yes,
we're going to see thousands upon thousands of people drawn to you, your opinion, your advice, and also just simply the inspiration that you are. You're an amazing person. You know something, I can also see e-learning courses under this. I can see workshops. I can see you running a team of facilitators and trainers going into organisations and companies, giving them just the right mindset to overcome any adversity. Yes. You really are an authority in resilience and finding grace through real tough times. And I can see you being that authority in the marketplace very, very soon. You've got what we call a tier 1 story. And so that story has to be shown. And one thing I say a lot, catch this, ready, is this: our stories are now no longer ours to own. Yeah. Our story is purely here now to help and inspire other people so they can go through the way that we've gone through it. I'm so proud of you. Let's give her a hand. Well done.
Thank you.
You're so inspiring. Come on, let's give her a high five. Give her a high five.
Thank you. Thank you.